Hi, I'm going to take a little look at where to start with pedals for your ukuleles today. So I've done quite a few videos on pedals with our ukuleles, but I thought it'd be a good idea to really try and look at where to start. So I'm going to give you suggestions, and they are only suggestions, for your first 3 types of pedal. This came about, I was having a conversation last week in school. One of the ukuleleans, we had a bit of an electric jam in club last week, and I took my Reza uke in, and she's got a flight Pathfinder. Well, the following day in school, she came out and said, Miss, I'm allowed to get 3 pedals. What should I get? I didn't really have to think about my answer to her. Apart from anything else, I know what kind of music she likes. But straight away, I answered reverb, delay, and overdrive. She loves her rock music, and obviously I know she's got a solid body electric ukulele as well as an electro acoustic. Now, the reason I gave those straight away, I've built 2 pedal boards so far, and they were the first 3 that I got each time, but it isn't quite as simple as getting those 3. First of all, what electric ukulele have you got? Have you got an electroacoustic, or have you got a solid body? One's nylon string, the other one is steel string. That has a massive impact on sounds with pedals. Secondly, what type of music do you like playing? That will have an impact, and that might mean you will change your ideas of what your first 3 pedals would be. And also it depends on what amp you were going through, okay? So if you've got an electroacoustic amp, both of mine have got built-in reverb, and one of them has got a chorus effect built in. My little Marshall has got an overdrive, or a gain, a dirty channel, so that's got a high gain straight away. And so has my Hughes and Kettner. That's also got a high gain option. So it really is going to depend on what music you play, what uke you've got, and what inbuilt effect or what kind of amp have you got, and that'll decide. So reverb, reverberation, it's the sound of the room. If you're in a big church, you're going to get a big, huge, boomy reverb. If you're in a small room, it's going to be less. What pedals do are try and emulate different reverbs, all right? You get plate reverb, spring reverb, and so on. I'm not going into the details. I just want to play a few demos so that you get an idea of what reverb does. And don't forget, you may well have reverb in an amp already, but if you haven't, so first of all, this is the Mosky, and it is a spring reverb, a really cheap pedal. This one was round about the £20. It's fairly basic, mix and dwell on there. And then the Keeley Nocturne. This is a lovely sounding pedal. It's a little bit more in depth. There are 3 types of reverb on here. You've got a reverse, a hall, and a shimmer. So you can get quite a few different sounds out of the Keeley. And of course, reverb sounds very, very different with steel strings on a solid body ukulele. The secret with reverb is not too much. Honestly, reverb really does make any instrument and voice sound a lot better, or certainly different. It's not to everybody's taste, but don't go too much. So a delay pedal, it adds an echo, and it depends on the speed that it comes in at. It depends on the type. For example, now this Donna, the Echo Square, has got several types of delay, including digital, analog, tape. There's a sweep on there. There's a reverse. Okay, so first of all, let's have a little go with the Donna delay pedal. And then we've got this Jam Pedals. It's a Greek company. I love these pedals. This was one of the very first ones I got, actually. This is the Delay Llama Supreme, and it's a delay. It's an analog delay pedal, but it's also got an FX chorus, I think it is, on here as well. All right, so there are actually two built-in effects on this, and that's something else you can consider. If you can get two effects on one pedal, takes up less room. I should add though, this is not really a beginner's pedal. I think it's going to cost you between about £250 and £300. And of course, let's hear the delay pedals with the solid body and the steel strings with my lovely Flight Pathfinder. So that's the delay pedals, although I should add, I have actually got this. It's the Sonic Cake Sonic Ambience pedal. It's 2-in-1. I haven't got time to show this one as well today, but this one cost round about the £40 to £50 mark, so not bad when you're getting 2 pedals in one. And then the third effects type. Okay, and remember, I've got a few examples of them, but there are so many pedals out there. This is the Overdrive pedal. Now, these are absolutely great if you want to boost your gain a little bit. It sort of introduces a little bit of distortion. It's not silly distortion like crunch or fuzz. So today we're going to look at, first of all, the twin note Overdrive, the Camise US Dream, and another Jam Pedals, the Tube Dreamer. So if you play blues or rock, an Overdrive should be definitely on your list of first 3 pedals. This is by Twin Note and it's Tube Overdrive. I've got to say this one was really cheap, round about the £20 mark, but I love the sound off this. So let's hear this green Tube Overdrive. Another cheap and cheerful, under £20, the Camise US Dream. I started off with this one. It's okay, if I'm honest. I prefer the Twin Note Overdrive. But let's hear the Camise US Dream. And then the Jam Pedals Tube Dreamer. This one is slightly different as it's actually got a medium gain and a high gain on this pedal. I love the sound of this one. And yes, you can use these with an Electro Acoustic. You get a different sound, but you can definitely use them. So this is what the steel string sounds like now. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of an idea of different types of effects pedals. As I said, this is only my suggestion, and it is going to have a massive impact on what kind of music you play, what instrument you play, and what effects you might already have in your different amps. But we can't really finish this without listening to all three. So we've got the green or the twin note tube overdrive, we've got the Donna echo square delay, and we've got the Keeley nocturne reverb, all three together. So if you're really not sure, personally, I'd suggest maybe getting some of these little mini pedals. They're much cheaper, and if you decide no, it's not for you, you haven't broken the bank, they do sell quite well second hand as well. So check out places like Facebook and eBay. If you want to spend more money, you could literally spend the earth. All right, there are pedals that start at under £20 and go up to hundreds and hundreds. I do hope this has helped. I've made videos on how to build a pedal board, how to this, but having answered Izzy last week in school about, Miss, what first 3 pedals should I buy? I thought, well, this could be useful for other people as well. And of course, it is up to you. This is just my suggestions. But as I said, this is how I've started both of my pedal boards so far, is with Reverb, Delay, and Overdrive. And you can buy just one at a time. I spent years using multi-effects and really only started getting into the effects pedals, in the last 3 or 4 years. And I've already got way too many. I was quite shocked when I thought about doing this video. Suddenly I've got at least 2 of all of the ones that I've mentioned today. But as always, if you've got a comment or a question, please feel free, leave it below. Give us a like if you've enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos. Thank you for watching.